Guys, welcome back to another video here. You guys don't realize this, but I filmed this entire video with the mic off, so we're redoing it right now for you. It's Tuesday. It's no longer morning. It's afternoon. I'm running a little bit late, but I wanted to find some time to get you guys a video, and it's not really getting you guys a video. Selfishly, I'm making this video. I do a lot of videos for you guys, but now this one here is for me. A little bit of spring cleaning. Got a lot of stuff laying around. Not really too intense as far as picking out what we're selling, just like the big ticket. I wouldn't even say the big ticket items. The stuff that's been in the way that I've been meaning to sell for a while, I haven't posted up on Turbo Bullet, and I'm about to do that. So before I make the post on Turbo Bullet, I will make this video. So some of you guys will see this and then go over to Turbo Bullet. Some of you guys will see this and then message me. The whole goal of this is to get you guys, if you guys are interested, if you guys are looking for parts, get you guys parts at a really good deal to help you guys go racing, spend less money, have more fun. That's the name of the game. Before we go any further, I didn't roll the advertisement for the giveaway. I know it's
1200 horsepower Trans Am.
1200 horsepower Trans Am. I know it's difficult for some of you guys to sit there through 40 seconds of me talking about this badass giveaway that we're doing. So I'm going to ask you guys to strap in and hang on and see if you guys can make it through the 45 seconds.
We're giving away this 1200 horsepower turbo Trans Am. Go to lsnasty.com. Every dollar you spend is an entry to win. Pretty soon you might be sitting in the driver's seat.
All right, I'm glad to see that you guys have survived the 45-second advertisement. Congrats, you made it another day. Let's get right into this here and talk about some of the badass. This is the badass section, and then over there we got the budget section. So we're gonna start off badass, we'll work our way over to budget. Starting off, we'll start off with our big ticket items here. We got a 107 millimeter forced inductions turbo, billet wheel, dual ball bearing, absolutely Billy badass turbo. This was actually the turbo that was on the Bad Apple. I know I lied to you guys before and said it was only a 98, but actually it was a 107. We switched it up from the old setup to its new setup, which is class legal, a true 88 millimeter turbo. So this one we have no need for. This turbo has only got like 5 or 6 passes on there. Little to no dyno time on there. The turbo performs great. It's got slight cosmetic damage from like the paint. If you guys can see like the scuffs on it right here, the paint and some of the stuff kind of got dinged up from when it got in the wreck, but the turbo checks out 100% okay. The turbo is like a $4,000, $4,200 turbo when we got it. I'll let it go right now for $3,000 OBO. So everything here I'm going to post up, it's $3,000 OBO. If you try to lowball me like $1,000 off, I'm probably just not going to respond. I'm already giving you guys good deals because I want to move this stuff. So $3,000 for this turbo. There's nothing wrong with it at all. If you guys can't tolerate the little smudge over here, I'll sand it out. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. The turbo works great. When you have the front end on and the hood on, no one will see it or know what size it is. All you'll know is that it probably makes enough power to throw your crank on the ground. So $3,000 forced inductions turbo. It's already got the bung in there for the back pressure sensor. I mean, it's dual ball bearings, badass turbo. You guys can call up Jose and get one for, you know, $1,200 more if you want one new. We got a Hughes converter. This was set up for the Black Sheep 1 3/16 input. I've had a bunch of people message me already. It is an 1 3/16 input. If you guys don't have an 1 3/16 input, it will not work with your setup. It needs to be for an 1 3/16 input. I'm selling this converter extremely cheap. It's like, again, you know, $3,000, $3,500 converter. I'm letting it go for $1,500. It's never run before. It was in a transmission for mock-up, but we never ran it. It sat in a box in the trailer, got scuffed up just riding in the trailer a little bit. But this sucker right here is bad to the bone. It's spec'd for the Black Sheep. You know, 2,700 pounds, 2,500 horsepower. If your car is lighter, it might act a little bit tighter. If your car is heavier, it might act a little bit looser. So let's say your car makes 2,000 horsepower and weighs 3,000 pounds. It's probably perfect spec for you. It's a bolt-together converter, so you could swap stators very easy, so you can really get it dialed in. So that's like one thing I like about purchasing these converters is it makes it easier to resell, because some guy with a nitrous car that makes 1,500 horsepower can buy this converter, which I'm selling extremely cheap, get a stator, throw it in there, and boom, it's perfect for him.
We also have extra stator for it.
Yeah, I have a couple stators for it as well. And then the last thing we got here, $100, 60 millimeter tile wastegate. We switch everything up to the Turbo Smart, so this thing's just been sitting on the shelf for a while. So $100 you can get this, $1,500 you can get that, $3,000 you can get this. So those are, I think those are all really good deals. I mean, I sell stuff. When I buy something, if I ever go to resell it, I know I'm losing my ass, and I'm completely fine with it. So
remember, the girthy strap.
Input?
The girthy input. My bad.
What are you talking about, my boy? Well, what was that?
I fucked up.
All right. So next up, we got a set of brand new, never used. They got some marks on them just from sitting around the shop, but that'll all polish right out. Billet specialty wheels with a brand new, I'd say close to brand new set of slicks on them. 15 by 12 inch. So the nice width. They're not 15 by 10s. Nothing wrong with 15 by 10s, but 15 by 12s on the money. 4.5 inch backspace. Ford bolt pattern. 5 by 4.5. I do believe I have the centers to make this Chevrolet bolt pattern, so it could go either way. I just need to locate them. I'm asking $2,500 for the wheels and tires. I'm pretty sure just the wheels are $2,500, so I consider that a pretty good deal. They're brand new. Like, they were put on a car that sat in the shop. Took the car down to Cameron's, brought the wheels back with me. So never run, never been at the track for, never been spun under power. These are brand spanking new. The tires were used off of something else, like I think the Sheep. Oh yeah, these literally have like,
When we were going no prep
for 10 minutes.
Literally.
Yeah, these have like 5 or 6 passes on them, so the tires are like new as well. So some smoking deals, The next one that I want to tell you guys about is a whole ass motor. It's a billet motor. This is not my motor directly, but I'm selling it for a buddy because it is such a smoking deal. Someone out there that's looking for a billet LS motor, you're probably not going to find a better deal than this. So I'll give you guys the specs on it. I'll put the pictures on the screen. It's an Energy billet LS block, some mass straight jacket, LS3 heads. They're 280cc, the large bore. Titanium intake valves, Inconel exhaust valves. Comes with the mast intake manifold with the billet lid. That's a high dollar intake manifold specific for the, I don't think it might be LS3. I don't know. All I know is it's very high dollar. It looks really good too. Cali's Ultra Billet crank, high dollar crank, same crank that we run in the Black Sheep, so you guys know it'll handle a lot of power. Cali's Billet Enforcer rods, got a steel rod, so if you want to do some drag and drive stuff or anything like that, very badass rod as well, comparable to what the Sheep has. And then CP Corella pistons. All of that, you can get it for 30 grand. So, I mean, that's a deal right there. Those heads are some high dollar head that blocks like 15 grand in itself. So you guys can save some money if you're looking for, a badass billet setup. That's a very cheap, affordable, much faster, no wait to get that. So again, I'm gonna post all this stuff up on Turbo Bullet, but you guys can contact me directly. Instagram's probably the best way. I'm not gonna look at Facebook a whole lot. We got the Black Sheep here. We're about to rip the converter out of that. It's the same exact converter spec as the one that we talked about on the table, but it's used, so I'm going to sell it cheaper, $1,200. Again, it's like a $3,000 converter. I'm selling it for $1,200. Inch and 3/16 input, 2,500 horsepower, 2,700 pound car on a 28. That seems to work really well. We've been 412s with it. I don't know what else to tell you. If you guys want a new one, you guys can pay a little more. If you guys want to use one, you can pay a little less. Next up, we have the Rock Lobster Turbo Kit. This is a smoking deal here. $3,500 OBO, $3,500 OBO, and it comes with everything: turbo, wastegates, blow-off valve, manifolds, hot side, cold side, intercooler, ice tank, radiator, everything. You bolt that on your SN95, you know it's going to fit, you know it's going to go pretty quick. The turbo kit in the car is quite heavy. It's been 570s before, so VS Racing Turbo, it's 78 millimeter deal, make plenty of power. Badass for the price, so you could just bolt that on and go really fast. So that's smoking deal. Also, the motor, we're going to sell the motor separately from the turbo kit, or if you guys want it in a package deal, we might be able to work something out. Had a broken rocker arm cause it to drop a valve. Everything on the engine is fine except for the piston, so we're going to stick a new piston in there, and then we're upgrading from the 5.3 that's bored over to a 408 6-liter. So David's going to go with a Black Sheep Stage 1, so we don't have any need for this Johnny right here, so we're going to get this one, out the door. Smoking deal, forged bottom end LS. We're going to put a brand new head on there, so it will be, what are they? Are they 317 heads? I can't remember what head. 862s. 862 heads. Yeah, Cathedral Port heads. I mean, it's a good proven motor. Ben 570s in a relatively heavy car. $3,500 for the engine. It'll have a brand new piston in there. Matt will overview everything. We'll sell it intake to oil pan, so it comes like everything. You would drop it in and go. So I think that's going to be a really good deal. So we got some really good deals here, I think. I'm going to put everything up on the Turbo Bullet post. Like right now, I'm going to end this video, edit it, and as it's uploading, I'll make the Turbo Bullet post. And hopefully you guys are interested in some of this stuff because I want to get rid of it. And it's a really good deal. So some of you guys are able to pick this stuff up, get out there to the track, get making some horsepower, get having fun, saving some money. That's what it's all about to me. If we can save you guys some money, you guys don't have to go out there and buy it new. Works even better. So that's all we got going on today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like always, comment, like, subscribe. Like I said, if you guys are interested in purchasing any of this stuff, you guys can drop a comment down below, but it's gonna be tough for me to respond to you guys. I'm not gonna hold anything. If you guys are like, hey, you know, I want it, but you know, can you hold it for 2 weeks? No, if first come, first serve. That's how it goes, and we're just gonna keep rocking and rolling. So if you guys are interested in any of this stuff, I recommend hitting me up on Instagram or the Turbo Bullet post. So my personal, like my John Doc Facebook page is probably not the best way to reach out to me. So thank you guys so much for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Hope you guys pick some of this stuff up, and we'll see you guys in tomorrow's upload.